What's going on, guys? Astro here with Hidden Profits Crypto, a channel focused on bringing you the best low-cap hidden gems and turning you into a smart risk, high-reward investor. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a newer Kadena project I've had my eye on for quite some time called Docushield. Docushield is a project that focuses on giving you the ability to store the most important files and documents securely on the Kadena blockchain while giving you access with the NFT that is your key that nobody else can access those files. So we're going to take a look at the most important parts of the project, and by the end, you should have a good understanding what the project does and if you want to invest in it. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video. So we're going to go ahead and start here at the Twitter, at Docushield, your life secured on the blockchain, foolproof document vaults for the important and irreplaceable, powered by Kadena and running on Flux. Now, we're going to talk about how it's running on Flux, which means it's fully decentralized, but this Twitter page is still relatively new as they joined in March. They're currently sitting at 1,400 followers. So if this project interests you, I definitely suggest that you guys go ahead and throw them a follow so you can stay up to date with everything that they put out in the future. You can find their link tree here that's got their white paper, their website, and their Medium articles. And as always, you guys should be doing your own research anyways. So I do suggest you guys go ahead and definitely check out those Medium articles. There's a lot of great information and value in there for you. But you can also subscribe to their weekly newsletter if you'd like to do that. But I did want to take a quick look here at something that they announced about 2 days ago. So calling on the Doc Army, the whitelist time is now. So there's only 100 spots available, and you can go ahead and join their Discord to see the rules and follow all these other rules here to get an entry. So if the Doc token sounds interesting to you, and we will go over the utility of that token, I think there's going to be a ton of potential for it. So definitely hop in that Discord, get involved with the community, and try to get that whitelist spot. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to the website and take a quick look before we dive into the white paper and really find out what this project's about. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so here we are at the website, docushield.app.runonflux.io. So you can see here that they show an application, and this is the application that you're going to be adding your files to, and you'll be able to access your files right through this app on the phone, and that is available on Android, iOS, and on the web. So we're going to go ahead and scroll down here. Now, you guys, again, should be coming through, doing your due diligence, and checking out all this stuff on your own. Now, there's some more technical aspects. It kind of goes over, a little bit of detail into their security. So you can see here a suite of solutions and security. We have a lot in the works. We plan on becoming a full service provider for the decentralized community. Docushield app and private email inboxes will be our first products to launch. Be sure to follow them for updates. And we are going to take a look at one of the cooler things here, which is the private email, and we'll get into that here in a minute. But you can see here, you can pull documents from Dropbox, Google Drive, DocuSign, and more. Only pay for the service used, no monthly fee, never lose access. You can get a private email, email without intrusion. Our private mailbox solution is now in beta. And like I said, it's available on Android, iOS, and desktop. We're going to go ahead and scroll back up and take a look at the private email. I think this is one of the more interesting things here that I'm sure a lot of you might not know about and might actually be interested in. So you can actually get a private email inbox, so you show support for your favorite blockchain with a Kadena-based email address. So you will receive a 1-year private email subscription with a custom domain, 2-factor authentication, PGP encryption, and incoming and outgoing TLS. You need to give them about 24 to 48 hours for the email to get set up, but you can pay with PayPal or you can buy it with KDA. Now it is 15 KDA, and you just go ahead and send it to this address, and then you can go ahead and fill out all the information here and go ahead and get your Kadena email address. So very exciting here with this. I'm definitely going to check that out. And if you guys want a video on how to kind of do this and how it all works, we can go more into detail in the future. So go ahead and leave a comment if you guys are interested in that. But that's going to be basically it here at the website. We're going to go ahead and head over to the light paper, and we're going to really get into this. All right, so here we are at the light paper. Now, I do want to say, again, we're not going to go over everything. I will leave most of it for you guys to go ahead and read through yourself, but we're going to take a look here at some of the more important things, and I think the white paper has the best information in the lowest amount of time. So Docushield is a decentralized platform that runs on the Kadena blockchain. Kadena, known for its unlimited scalability and uber secure programming language Pact, will be the chain of the future. Kadena allows for interoperability between all things online and offline, on-chain and off-chain, and will become the backbone of the metaverse that awaits us. So to simplify things, Docushield is taking what you need to keep private and secure and using the most advanced forms of coding, encryption, smart contracts, and data scalability to deliver a solution that is easy for everyone to use, impossible to hack, cost efficient, and will ensure that your documents are forever secure and forever accessible. And they do mean forever. So how does it work? For the end user, it's pretty simple. You download the app like we said on iOS, Android, or the web, and you can either create a new account or you log into a previous one using your two-factor authentication or private keys. You then purchase some of the Doc token, which is the native token of this project and what you're going to be using to making your purchases when you're storing your files, and we'll go into more detail about that here in a second. But once the credits are provided, your documents will go through an additional 3 layers of encryption as they make their way to their new permanent home on the blockchain. The app will retrieve these documents whenever you need them and can be seen by you and only you. So you have multiple different account types here that you can make depending on your situation. So they do have an anonymous account type for people that are a little bit bigger fans of being anonymous. So you'll be able to recover your account only with private keys here. But there's also a registered account type, which users can provide account details such as email, phone, and set up with two-factor authentication. Private keys will be generated and provided, but the user can also contact Docushield for account recovery if ever locked out. So, personally, I think this is probably your best bet, is just fully register. That way, if anything happens, you don't have to worry about, something happening to your files or documents or whatever it is that you're setting up on here. So, the anonymous one's great, but you're not going to get that level of like security with the two-factor authentication and everything else. So they also have an enterprise account type, and I think this one's very important. It's not launching yet, but there is a lot of money in the enterprise side of this business because these are the people that are storing a lot of files, and they want to make sure that their files are secure and they don't have to worry about anything. So very exciting to see what happens when that comes out. But one of the cooler things that I really like about this project is their use of NFTs. It's not quite as the usual thing you see with NFTs. So an NFT will be generated to act as an access key for the secure document uploaded by the user and stored in the user app. And basically this NFT will grant you control. So without it, you're not going to be able to actually access your documents. So our return NFT not only stores the document metadata to be read by the app, but also allows for the use of dynamic access control techniques utilizing an additional layered solution. So the share option provided to the original document holder will duplicate a copy of the document, and a new token or NFT will be generated and sent to the shared user. They will not receive the actual original NFT or encrypted document. So you can actually when you're uploading these, you can give an option to have somebody else have access to that file, which I think is really cool, but it gives them an entirely different NFT, so they're not actually getting access to that original one. So that is great. Payments, we will utilize the fiat on-ramping solution powered by Simplex for credit card transactions. So you will be able to just buy Doc straight through the app. Using Simplex, you'll be able to just use your fiat. So I think that's great, not only for simplicity there, but also it will just make it so much easier for you to get your hands on the Doc token. I think that's one of the big issues with a lot of projects, is they do make getting their token a little bit of a pain in the neck. So I think making it very simple for users here is a great choice. We will also utilize the wallet function for the purchase or swap of the Doc token from KDA. Our initial application will only support KDA and Doc. So they go in here a little bit of tokenomics for the Doc token. So I did want to take a very quick look here at this Medium article that kind of talks about the tokenomics a little bit more in depth of the DOC token. I didn't want to look at all the articles, but I think this one gives you a lot of good info on the token. So how many tokens are going to be minted? You're going to have a max supply of 1 billion DOC tokens, all minted on Kadena. The circulating supply will start at 500 million. Total supply will be released at our token launch. However, you'll find out soon a lot of these tokens will be locked up for staking and node operations from the start, and that is a very good sign. The thing is with a lot of these coins is if they don't have any utility or any reason for people to really hold them and lock up the value, a lot of them just end up getting continuously dumped on the market. So having a reason to take those tokens and lock them up and keep them out of circulation for a while is a good thing. So how about the rest of the tokens? The remaining 500 million will be scheduled to release at a rate of 50 million per year for the next 10 years. At that point, there will be no more tokens added to the ecosystem. So at token launch, how does the token distribution model look? So 100 million DOC tokens will be sold during the first round of fundraising through one of our Kadena Launchpad partners. I'm going to just assume KD Launch. These tokens will then be staked with a third-party DEX partner to hold them until we launch the tokens. These tokens will be receiving a yet-to-be-determined APR for their staking during this lockup period. For those 100 million, none of those will be provided to the Docushield team. Another 100 million will go to the second round of fundraising through the Launchpad. 150 million will be released when our token hits the exchanges. They will be divided up between our exchange partners and locked away to provide liquidity for the exchanges and stability of the DOC token. They will also be pairing this with 20% of the KDA we were allocated in each round of fundraising. So if we raise 1 million KDA between both rounds, 200,000 KDA would be paired up with 150 million DOC tokens and divided between our exchange partners to provide liquidity and stability. So 50 million of those DOC tokens are going to get distributed to partners within the ecosystem to stake and operate nodes. This will help kickstart the decentralized node program to the partners who we know will not just go and dump those on the exchanges the first chance that they get. Our platform requires a lot of reliable community participation to operate at an optimal level, so it's important to us that we will get this program rolling right away. So all of these 50 million tokens will be locked in a multi-sig contract for a yet to be determined amount of time and remain staked for node operation while slowly unlocking at a tiered vesting period agreement. This is to protect the stability of the token price while at the same time rewarding our partners with the APR set. So 50 million DOC tokens will be held by Docushield in a public wallet and will be utilized for online and in-app P2P sales, strictly for direct sales that are solely for the purpose of utilization of the software. So for example, your grandmother wants to secure her birth certificate on Docushield because it's a 100-year-old piece of paper that's about to turn to dust. However, she has no idea how to go onto an exchange and purchase DOC to pay for the security fee. So using one of our partnered fiat on-ramps, Gram can pull out her bank card and purchase this directly from within the app on her phone. We want to be able to provide as few barriers as possible between the mainstream non-crypto end user and the platform. So this is a very important and great choice on the Docushield team side of things. You want to make it as simple and easy to use, especially for these mainstream non-crypto end users that they're talking about. These are the people who really don't know how to use an exchange. They don't know how to use wallets. They don't understand, a lot of the things that people who are in the crypto space already know. So making it very easy and simple to use for those people is going to be a great thing to do. So 25 million DOC tokens will be stored away in our reverse vaults and locked under a multi-sig wallet until publicly declared statements are released with a plan for distribution. And finally, another 25 million will be held in a public wallet and used for community engagement projects such as bug bounties, grants, airdrops, and whatever other cool opportunities come up. They also speak here about some of the nodes. I definitely suggest if you guys are interested in this to come check this out. Now, not everybody is, too hip on the idea of running nodes, but it's a great way to lock up a lot of value and keep the DOC token from just getting constantly dumped. And they're also going to have staking for the community as well. So that kind of goes over a lot of good information on the DOC token that I definitely wanted to include in the video. So lastly, down here at the bottom, they do have the team here. Now, Adrian, the CEO, he has been absolutely killing it in these AMAs lately. If you guys have not been on Twitter and following the AMAs, and just getting in there and getting all the value and information that they talk in there, I really suggest you guys keep an eye on that and go into any future ones. I will say Adrian, the CEO, is a very professional, well-spoken person, and that's kind of hard to find a lot of times with these newer projects. You can kind of tell that some of the people might not always be as prepared as they should be, or maybe as professional as they should be. And Adrian has just been doing a great job of spreading the good word of this project while giving people great information and being very professional about it. So shout out to Adrian and just really the whole Docushield team for doing a great job. So that's gonna be it for me here today with Docushield. I hope this video brought you some good value and you have a good understanding of what the Docushield project is doing. So I think the Doc token is gonna have a ton of utility, as people will have to actually buy it to use it, to put their documents on the app. And your price is going to depend on the size of the file. So if people are uploading really big files, they're going to have to pay a decent amount of Doc to get it on there. So I definitely think there's a ton of utility and growth for that token itself. Like I said, the IDO will be available relatively soon here on KD launch. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for that if you're interested in it. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and share it with a friend. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and tick that notification bell so you guys can see all my future videos. YouTube's kind of been on some bullshit lately, so if you guys really want to stay up to date with my videos, make sure you click that notification bell, because if you don't, you might not even see my videos. So also make sure to follow me at hidden_crypto on Twitter if you guys want to stay even more up to date with what I've got going on. I'm on there quite a bit, just tweeting stuff and about Kadena and Flux and other things like that. So all my other socials are in the link in the description if you guys want to check that out. That's gonna be it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you next time, and until then, peace.